My name is Yukido Suda, 25 years old. Today, I'm marrying my fiancée, Saki Kurokawa. And it's gonna be the happiest day of my life. Or so I thought, but I've been trying to call her so many times since this morning. Why won't Saki answer? Yesterday, Saki said she wanted to spend her last night with her parents, so she stayed at their house and we were planning on meeting directly at the venue today. However, ever since I woke up until now, no matter how many times I texted her or called her, I can't get a hold of Saki. At this point, I have no choice but to call her parents.
Yes, this is Kurokawa.
Hi, this is Yukido?
Oh my, Yukido. We were just getting ready to head to the venue right now.
Well then, Saki is coming with you, right?
What? But Saki is with you, isn't she?
No, Saki told me that yesterday she'll be staying over there with you.
What? She didn't come here.
What, really? What is going on?
You've tried to contact Saki, haven't you?
Yes, many times since this morning, but I haven't been able to get through at all.
Well, anyway, my husband and I will hurry and head to the venue right now.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Saki, where the hell are you? Oh, Saki! Saki, where are you right now? Wait, why is, Aiji there? The guy that was with Saki was Aiji Otake. He was my best friend from college.
Aloha! Iji and I, we're in Hawaii right now.
What do you mean, Hawaii? That was where we were supposed to go on our honeymoon. Saki prefers me, who is way more elite and rich than you are, so she decided not to get married and to go on the honeymoon together with me. This is a joke, right?
Yukido, you didn't notice at all that I was dating Iji, did you?
You really are an idiot.
Bye-bye.
No way.
Yukido, did Saki come yet?
About that. I felt a sharp pain in my chest, but I explained to them that I just received a video call from Saki.
You're kidding, right? I can't believe that Saki would do such a thing.
There's no way that Yukito would tell such a bad joke on the day of the wedding. Yukito, I cannot apologize enough that our stupid idiot would do such an unbelievable thing.
Honey, but surely this should be some kind of mistake.
This is clearly not the case. You need to apologize to Yukito right now. Please lift your heads. This isn't your fault, it's the parents anyway. After that, my parents met up with us as well, and the wedding was canceled. The reception turned into a dinner party, and I went around to every single guest to apologize. Even though you have all been so kind to me just to be here today, I am terribly sorry. I'm sure things are going to be really difficult, but try not to get too down about it. I didn't go into any details, but when the guests realized that the bride wasn't there when I was apologizing, a lot of them showed sympathy towards me, and nobody blamed me for anything. After that, I got a postcard from Saki and Aiji looking very happy with a photograph. It looked like they had their own wedding on their vacation in Hawaii. Why would they send something like this? The cancellation fee for the venue and settlement fee was paid to me by her parents, but there was no way that she was going to make me feel better. The biggest saving grace was Saki's wish to submit our marriage certificate on the day off, so we hadn't been legally married yet. I should never have introduced Saki to Iji that day. Ever since we were in college, I knew that Iji had bad habits with women, but I never could have imagined that he would actually steal his best friend's fiancée. But if I did get married to Saki, she probably would have cheated on me after we got married, and it may have been more unhappy. When I think about it like that, maybe this was better. When I knew that Saki betrayed me, my feelings for her instantly disappeared. I couldn't get in the mood to be in any relationship with anyone anymore, and I had become completely distrusting of women. That day, my mom called out to me, and I went back to my family home for the first time in a while.
It's been 2 years since the incident. Don't you think it's about time that you take a step towards a new life? That marriage consultancy I told you about before, why don't you try it?
6 months after being betrayed by Saki, my mom mentioned this to me a number of times, but I still couldn't let go of my distrust towards women. A couple of women did ask me out in that time, but when I thought about getting betrayed again, I still haven't been able to take that step. Excuse me? What? Saki's dad and mom? Actually, we heard from your parents that you were still suffering from the wounds that Saki inflicted on you, and we couldn't stay quiet. We asked your parents to please let us come. I'm sorry.
Yukido, I truly am sorry about the day of the wedding. I couldn't believe that Saki would betray you like that. And I had the wrong attitude.
Not at all. I think that was the appropriate reaction as a mother. Her parents said that they had cut off all ties with Saki. I can only imagine how difficult that must have been for them, too. Yukito, I know that this isn't something I should be... Yukito, I know that this isn't something I should be able to ask, but we really want you to be able to take that next step. We really want you to be happy.
Please.
No matter how many times my mom or dad said it to me, I was stubborn and said no. But seeing Saki's parents be so thoughtful of me, it moved me. Okay, I will try going to that marriage consultancy. Although I don't know what will happen.
Yukito,
I'm glad.
A few days later. And so, I ended up paying a visit to the marriage consultancy. I couldn't find myself actively wanting to get married again, so I didn't care about my clothing or my hairstyle. My name is Yukito Suda. I made a reservation on the phone.
Yes, Mr. Suda, I will show you to your room. Please, follow me. Your advisor will be with you shortly, so please, take a seat and wait there.
Oh, thank you very much. I can't sit still. Yes? What me?
I will be your advisor at NanaKuma Marriage Consultancy today. My name is Koharu Nishino.
Wait, Nishino? Is that you, Koharu?
I've been waiting for you.
I was so overwhelmed with shock and relief that tears overflowed out of my eyes. Is this a joke? Koharu was my childhood friend who I hadn't been able to get a hold of in years, and she was also my first crush. Koharu, by the way, what do you mean waiting for me?
Yukito, hasn't your mom been pushing for you to go into a marriage consultancy since a couple of months ago?
Yeah, she has been.
I was the one that asked her to do that.
What?
I wanted to wait until your wounds were healed and you felt ready to step towards a new relationship. That's why I didn't reach out directly.
But why?
Why? Well, that's because I love you, Yukito.
What?
Ever since we were in middle school, I've always liked you, Yukito. When we got to high school, I thought that we were getting closer, and I thought that when we went to college, then maybe I would be able to date you.
Yeah, me too. When we got to high school, I stopped thinking of you as just my childhood friend, and instead as an independent girl. When we went to different colleges and got split apart, I realized that I really loved you.
But then why did you start dating Saki?
Well, that was because I heard that you had a boyfriend that you were already living with, and I thought that I had to give up.
Living with someone? I didn't even have a boyfriend. Who did you hear that from?
What? From Saki?
Well, Saki contacted me and told me that she was going to start dating you, and that if she saw us getting along, she would get jealous, so to never contact you or see you again.
And that's why, for your sake, I cut off any contact with you. Well then, that means that we were completely caught in Saki's trap.
Looks like it.
I'm serious, you're such an idiot. I could have just directly confirmed if you had a boyfriend with you, but I was so scared that I didn't have the courage to ask.
Me too. I thought it would be best for me to draw back for the sake of your happiness. I didn't even try to talk to you about it. And then, through friends, I heard that you were going to marry Saki, and I was devastated.
Yeah.
After that, I also heard that Saki ran away from you on the day of the wedding.
Why didn't you contact me then?
Because I was the one that hadn't been in contact with you for a long time. So even if I did suddenly go to see you, I didn't know what to say. And plus, I didn't want to push myself into your heart when you were at a low point.
I see.
That's why I quit my job, and I started working at the marriage consultancy.
What, for me?
So that someday, you would show up here at the marriage consultancy.
If your goal was to just see me again, then there wasn't a need to quit your job and work out a marriage consultancy.
I knew that just because you and I were reunited doesn't mean that you would still love me. That's why I thought that maybe I could at least help you to get back on the path of finding love again.
As soon as I heard that, I felt my chest get hot. I didn't know that Koharu was thinking of me this much, and I felt pathetic for never noticing until now.
Well then, first, will you let me submit your profile? I want you to fill this out and write down what kind of partner is ideal and what kind of marriage you want to have.
My partner? I want you, Koharu.
What?
You may think that I'm just taking advantage, but I want to start over from back then. No matter what anybody says to me anymore, I refuse to ever let go of you again, Koharu.
Yukito, I also want to start over with you.
I know that with you, I would be able to have a happy future just like I dreamed. Will you please go out with me? With the end goal being marriage?
Yeah, of course. I love you, Yukito.
So, Koharu and I officially became a couple. And we went on many dates as if we were making out for all of the lost time. We went camping and surfing, snowboarding. We both shared the same interests. So it was really, really fun to be with her.
Yukiru, the meat is ready.
Oh, nice! I'm almost ready over here too.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Under a night sky full of stars, with delicious barbecue and a cold beer. This is the best.
It really is.
I have to tell you. Actually, yesterday, Saki came to our marriage consultancy.
What? So does that mean her and IG?
She said they got divorced. His company found out that he was embezzling money, and he was fired. And she was angry that instead of being a leisurely full-time housewife, there was no way she could live in debt.
I see.
I made a profile for her, but her ideals are way too high, and she has no interest in compromising them, so I think she's going to have a lot of difficulty finding a new partner.
I'm seriously so glad that I didn't marry her.
Me too. I'm so glad that you didn't marry Saki. So then, I told Saki that I got married to you, and when I showed her the wedding ring and informed her, she was livid. I have to say, it felt pretty good.
I wish I could have seen that. Koharu, thank you, truly. Ever since you became mine, I've truly understood what real happiness is.
I'm also really happy that I was able to become yours, Yukiru.
And so today was going to be the happiest day of my life. Shall we, Koharu?
Yeah.
When I found out that I was betrayed by Saki on my wedding day, I was shocked and depressed. But ever since I was reunited with Koharu, it felt like it was fate for us to be together. We were both tricked into being apart from each other. But from now on, we're gonna be together forever.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!